selfie.
Oh, it's selfie time, apparently. I'll let you go. Oh gosh, okay. They're excited. This is their first time. Yeah, all right.
Well, thank you, everybody. It's really, really great to be here. So my name is Mike McDonough, and let me just advance this here, and let's just speak a little bit about it. So first of all, if I had to say 5 words what we do, 5 words that are super simple, I'm just getting something in my pocket to surprise you guys, is 1, we are a hybrid, decentralized AI edge cloud. And so for the first time I want to show you when we talk about hybrid is this device. This device is our latest device that's coming on out. This is the far edge, half the size of Raspberry Pi. From a TOPS perspective, just under 7 TOPS right now. We're pushing a little bit higher than that. Has storage capabilities, and it's our far edge. And why is it a far edge? Why are we here to do this is because what we do here is that we really focus heavily on getting real-world data. That is what we do. We wake up in the morning, we look, and we focus towards real-world data. And when we look at real-world data, we look to pull that stuff in because 96% of most models out there today are actually synthetic, made-up models. And so if we can ingest real-world data from the edge out there, that'd be wonderful. Number 2 is we're all about the OpenStack, OpenInfra. When you look at it, we focus heavily on the management of this. We have over 25,000 servers currently in the US, and in 2026, we're breaking loose both in England to begin with, Germany, and France, our cloud technology as well. So let's talk real quickly about what we're here to talk about here, which is really our next big announcement. And our next really big announcement is that we think we cracked open the ability to drive simplicity in working with the edge at MCP servers. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to just jump in demo, not take any more time, and we're really excited to have you all get the opportunity to play with this. Rio?
Great. Well, they're going to switch over to my screen here so everybody can see it. So if you want to try this out, there's a QR code here. Kendall indicated this, but we put 1,000 compute resources that are available to anybody who wants to use them. And the big thing that I'm going to show here is we allow you to provision compute directly inside of your LLM. So whether you're using Claude, ChatGPT, VS Code, you can essentially take any compute resource, plumb it directly into your LLM, and have your LLM control that. So we jokingly call this the start of SkyNet for any Terminator fans out there. But they always joke about the scary thing about AI controlling it, but we're definitely into that world today. So, and if you want to go further and you're not too interested in what I'm talking about, you can scan this and you'll get directly to one of our server instances. So you'll get full root access. So I suspect with this audience in about 5 minutes it'll get busted up, but that's okay. I won't actually use that one. So with that, I'm going to try to do this quickly. So I'm going to do a little bit of copy and paste. But I'm just going to copy and paste right into Claude, and I'm going to say, just deploy a node and call it a web server demo. And so what's happening here is that we have cloud instances. They're decentralized, so they're all over the world. And what's happening is Claude is just directly using that compute instance. So it's provisioning an instance for me. It's setting it all up. It's working. And so unlike conventionally using an LLM, we're not stuck with the LLM sandbox. We can use our own direct sandbox. And you can deploy as many as you want. As many people know, if you're doing an AI workload, often you want to do many things in parallel. So we do have 1,000 up there. Please don't deploy 1,000 of them, because then we won't have any left, but you would be able to do that if you want to do that. So it's immediately deployed and ready to go. What I'll do is I'll do something kind of boring, and I will do kind of I'll make a web server that everybody can just see. It'll say, so we're going to just take that, make a simple website, make it publicly available so everybody can kind of see that. And then we do have a session tomorrow at 3:55 at the breakout session. So I'm going to start an MCP server. But Mike kind of alluded to that. It's an MCP server, but think of it as an MCP server for infrastructure. So what we're going to do is we're going to think of it as you can use this MCP to make other MCPs, and that's what we'll start here today. And then tomorrow in the longer session, I'll show you, and we'll go through a number of those. But essentially, you can have the LLM generate MCP, code it, and fully deploy it, all directly from the MCP. Yep, it's trying. The danger with the demo, that's why I was hoping to hand off anything to everybody. While that's going on, we do have, again, if you go to that QR code, I'll put the QR code back up, you will be able to just register in. You can connect it to ChatGPT or Claude, and it'll take you to this demo page, which will give you all the copy prompts that you can try out, including deploying a full MCP server. And so you can get all that done. So let me go back over here. It's still trying. Perfect. Now it's published. I almost timed it coming back just in time. Again, so the way to think about this again is that whatever infrastructure you need, you're going to be able to deploy that. Whether it's a higher end server, whether it's multiple servers, that's a data set, you'll be able to do that. I should be able to click on this. And there it is. Hello, open world. So again, the LLM did all this. I think it's funny because, as you might imagine, my dev team always wrinkles their brow when I talk about vibe coding, but then they've all made 90s style websites. And so they're like, hey, check this out. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. So just to finish off, I will do a MCP server so at least everybody can see that. It's a chat session logger. We did this because we needed it internally so we can track what we're actually doing. But in this case, I'm going to start this. I don't think it'll finish in time, to be honest, but it's going to generate an MCP server and actually deploy that on one of the nodes. And so one of the nice things is, if somebody does decide to try this, we're here the next 3 days. Come up to us, tell us. We're going to be doing some podcasts from the main floor. We would love to hear about somebody who's come up with a cool MCP demo. And so we'd love to be able to see that up and running. And the good news is, like I said, it will go to full production. Everybody can use these nodes for the next week or so. If you love it so much you want it, just let us know, and we'll extend some time out there for you. But it is kind of hopefully the next big thing, in the sense that we all knew that it was going to come to a point where LLMs are going to directly talk to compute. It's here right now. It's very easily deployable, whatever infrastructure you're in. And so we hope you try it out, and we are looking forward to hopefully seeing many of you at our session tomorrow. So that's it.
Excellent. Thank you, everybody. Warm welcome.